Hello and welcome to the Commentary Hub's alternative audio coverage of the Euro 2024 quarter-final match between the Netherlands and Turkey. I'm your alternative host, Nicholas Jones, and in case you missed our other match earlier, it was between England and Switzerland. It was which was 1-1 after 90 after 100 after both the full 90 minutes and extra time. It went to penalties and England won 5-3. Okay, and but the Netherlands against Turkey is a completely different kettle of fish altogether. The Netherlands, may I remind you, they had an unconvincing start to the tournament, finished third in the group stage, a win and a draw and a loss to show for their efforts, but they did enough to qualify for the next round. They won in more convincing fashion against Romania 3-0 in the round of 16. Have they found their rhythm too late, or is it the kickstart of their run to glory? As for Turkey, they are on a roll. They astounded everyone with their performances in the group stage. They finished second with 6 points, 2 wins in the group stage. Nothing to be sniffed at, particularly against Czechia. And they also won in their quarter-final match against Austria in the round of 16 match, I should say, against Austria. 2-1, and the fastest goal scored in a knockout match of the European Championships after some 57 seconds. So both sets of players gathering around at the foot of the tunnel. Ross Vernon will be our commentator for this one. He's not here yet, but we will let you know when he will come. So the Netherlands, captained by Virgil van Dijk, and back in the fold for Turkey is Hakan Çalhanoğlu, returning after a suspension. And I think we could be in for a really good quarter-final match between these two. Turkey have made the semi-final in the European Championships before, so this will be a real test of. So this will be something for them to look ahead to. So this will be something for them to emulate as well. We are hoping. If anyone knows when Turkey were last in the Euro semi-finals, do please let me know in the comments. But as we keep saying, keep it clean as ever. And Turkey, they have some 8 players currently on a yellow card at risk of suspension. Ross will no doubt let us know who those players are, and also whether the Netherlands, and also if there are any Netherlands players that are on yellow cards as well. Cody Gakpo, one of the players to look out for the Netherlands, and Memphis Depay, just 4 short of Robin van Persie's tally of 50 goals, which is the all-time Netherlands record. And also a special note of interest is the Netherlands manager Ronald Koeman. He actually won the Euros as a player. Can he do it again as manager? Only Germany's Berti Vogts has won both the Euros as both a player and manager. He won as a player for West Germany in 1972 and as the manager for Germany in 1996. Well, we've got Well, we now have Russ Burnham alongside me. Good evening, Russ. How do you see this game played out?
Yes, good evening, Nicholas. Good evening, everyone. Nicholas, I've just been watching the England game that you just presented, and I just want to say I listened to some of the commentary back, and Paul and Mike did a really good job, especially on the penalties. But what I will say is this game is going to be a tough one for the Netherlands. Turkey have performed really, really well in the competition so far, and what I do want to say is that this side today that Turkey have put out and the Netherlands have put out are really strong sides, and the ones which you can look at and think, yes, both sides are going to have a really good go. There's been a change in the Turkey backline. Demiral, who was on the score sheet in their last round twice, he misses out through suspension tonight. I'll give you the full team news very shortly, but both sides still got strong lineup of Turkey. I'll bring you the full team news for them very shortly. What I can tell you right now, though, Nicholas, is a partly cloudy night here in the Olympia Stadion in Berlin, with temperatures around about 20 degrees and the humidity is 78%. I'll give you the full match officials and the full lineups shortly. Well, this one should be a good game. Nicholas, when I'm on commentary, as you know, I don't give my predictions out. And with these two sides in it, I can't really call it.
No, certainly not. And it's also good to see both sets of managers having a bit of a laugh and a joke with each other. We should get ready to hand over to Russ in a moment or two. But all I can mention, another thing I should mention is Turkey need to keep their players temperament under control. Their disciplinary record at this tournament has been horrendous, for want of a better word. They've accrued around 18 yellow cards in total. And as Russ mentioned, Demiral is banned, and also absent are Orkan Koçu and Ismail Yüksek. Apologies if we get any Dutch or Turkish names wrong. And a few Dutch players at risk of suspension are Dumfries, Marlon, Schouten, and Veerman. So we're now just about. So we are getting ready. We are just about a few minutes away from kickoff. So let's hand over to our match commentator, Russ Vernon.
Thank you very much, Nicholas. Good afternoon, everyone. Teams are ready. They're going through the handshakes right now with the referee, Clement Turpan. And let me bring you the all-important news, which everyone's looking for, is the team news. And the Dutch landed with Verbruggen in goal. It's a back four for them of Dumfries, De Vrij, Van Dijk, and Ake. Schouten and Reinders in midfield. Bergwijn, Simons, and Gakpo in behind Memphis Depay. I can tell you the players on the booking, as Nicholas mentioned, is Dumfries and Schouten in the starting lineup with Vermeeren and Malen off for the bench. As for Turkey, then I'll run you through their side quickly, as the game is about to get underway very, very shortly. Is Gunok in goal for them, and then at the back for them is Mulder, Ayan, Akinga, Nakada, and the number 20 is Ferdi Kadagolu. In the midfield, 4 for them, because they've got a back 5, is Deniz Yilmaz, Selin Özcan, Özcan, should I say, and Chanaloglu, who's the captain for Turkey. And then Kenan Yildiz on the left-hand side, and Gula in attack, as we are underway in this quarter-final tie of the competition. Yesterday, we saw Germany and Portugal go out, and earlier on today, we also saw the dismissal from the competition of Switzerland via a penalty shootout against England. And England, yes, guys, if you're just listening, England can do it and can win a penalty shootout. And Nicholas Jones is normally our England correspondent and commentator, but due to other commitments he already had planned, Paul James gave us commentary today. I would want to say, Paul, if you're listening to this, sterling job today, my friend. 2 extra time games Paul's had in this competition so far, and he's done sterling work on both of them. And here comes Memphis Depay for the Dutch now to the penalty area. It was a box, and Depay shoots over in the Olympia Stadion, way over there, and I think he's gone down the tunnel behind the goal. There's a big of a gap between the fans and the goal, and I think he's gone down the tunnel between. No, in fact, he's gone all the way into the top tier where the fans are, in fact, and that's an effort for Memphis Depay inside the opening minute. And the bit here is the Netherlands 0, Turkey 0 has received a shot there of Ronald Koeman, who is the manager of the Dutch side today. As we can see this game unfold, and it would be interesting to see and hear who you think, the listeners think, will get through and play England in the next round. And England had a tough game earlier against Switzerland, but the winners of this one will face England in the semi-finals of the European Championships. So, and I just want to say, on behalf of everyone so far who's done commentaries on the channel, we really do appreciate you all taking your time to bring us commentaries on the matches as we bring you this game tonight in this matches between the Netherlands and Turkey in what's going to be just an important game as the others are, and unfortunately due to other commitments and people being unavailable, we weren't able to bring you the Portugal-France game from last night. But what I'll say is, what a game there. It was 0-0 after under 20 minutes, and France, like England, got through on penalties. England perfect 5 out of 5 in the penalty shootout earlier on this evening. Trent Alexander-Arnold being the winner from the spot for the Three Lions in Gareth Southgate's 100th game in charge of the Three Lions, along with his assistant Steve Holland. And England had to be rescued once again in the game after going behind. As here comes Simmons now for the Dutch. Can the Dutch take the lead against the Turks, who have performed really, really well in this competition of Turkey? Where are the Dutch again? Can they work an opening? Bergwijn back into Schouten, who finds movement to De Vrij, and Ake now, and De Vrij has it again. De Vrij gets it to Depay. Memphis Depay holds up the play well. Still going in Memphis Depay, really well worked here into the path of Bergwijn, who's out on that left wing, and Dumfries has moved forward out there as well. In fact, I think it was Dumfries who had the ball out there, but he's now with Schouten. Reinders, who has possession, moves across to this right-hand side and finds Dumfries. Into Steven Bergwijn on the former Spurs man. And this is a good player from the Dutch into the penalty area. Then Turkey have won the ball back, and they can try and break here, can the Turks? Is with the number 19 here, which is Yildiz, and he gets the ball out wide to the number 20 here, which is Karaglu, who gets the ball in towards the penalty area, and he's out for a throw-in to Turkey. 4 minutes gone in, Netherlands 0, Turkey 0, and like Nicholas says, sorry if we're getting any of the pronunciations wrong in the Turkish side. Not done many Turkey games in my commentary career so far, so I do apologise if I do get any of their pronunciations wrong this evening. We're only human, and so please do not shut us down if we do get any names wrong. We are trying our very best here. And if you want to listen to us on the channels, I'll tell you where we are in a moment after this brilliant attack from Turkey just breaks down there, as that was Mulder who almost got in around about there. But then there's some fantastic defending from Gula, who's the striker in this attack, the number 8, who's played as a false number 9 here. Gula, who's the front man today, normally plays in midfield. But he's dropped all the way back into the defence to pick the ball up here, Gula, and he drops it all the way back there to Gunok in goal for Turkey. Coming up towards just over 5 minutes gone here, still the Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. And if he goes, and hopefully we've already seen the other 3 quarter-final ties go to extra time. 2 of them have gone to penalties. 1 has been won in normal time. Hopefully this one doesn't go all the way to penalties. Otherwise, we and myself and Nicholas will be here for another long evening. Nicholas was here for long bit of time earlier on and being in for a long evening this evening. It is Memphis Depay does well to hold up the play for Steven Bergwijn. Bergwijn's balling towards Simons. He can't pick him out. Now Dumfries has possession. He's got Simons went from the edge of the box. Goes to Bergwijn. Low ball into Depay, who turns on. His shot is blocked. Cleared away this time by the number 14 there, by that chair. And the shot just is dragged wide by Cody Gakpo. But the flag was up for offside against the Liverpool man. And you can clearly see he's, for me, not offside. Number 20 there, Fede Kagulu, was just playing him onside as Gula just had a chat with Vincencio Montella there, before getting pushed away by the linesman from having a word with the player who's being told to play as a false 9 here. And interesting to see that as the number 19 Yildiz tries to get on the end of that ball as well, come from the left hand side into that centre there as Banaz Alper Yilmaz and Kenan Yildiz are watching switching with Gula to play in that false 9 position for Turkey today as it remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 0, coming up towards 8. Just played 7 minutes on the clock, still 0-0. If you're tuning in today, thank you very much for doing so. You can listen via the Commentary Hub 2, JB Sports. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties, this one is not going out tonight on Focus on Football, but will be replayed, hopefully, on Focus on Football tomorrow for you. We will try and get this one out on Focus on Football, but due to technical difficulties, we're unable to bring you here on Focus on Football this evening. We'll hopefully get out there tomorrow night if anyone would like to listen to this game this evening with myself on commentary and Nicholas Jones. That hopefully during the game, either at the end of our coverage tonight, if it finishes in 90 minutes, this is, we'll try and get some reaction to that England game if we can find any, as England progressed against Switzerland this evening. We'll bring you the thoughts of boss Gareth Southgate, England skipper Harry Kane, and probably one or two other players, and maybe try and get you some thoughts from former England midfielder Theo Walcott, who was watching on the game earlier on for British television. So we'll try and fetch you some reaction to the England game later if we can. In this game though, Netherlands 0, Turkey 8.5 minutes gone here as Turkey will win a throw in here as they have just played it back there. Mulder back he went to the number 22, Ayan, who finds Adikan, the number 4, and back to Gunok, who wears the number 1, who's on a yellow card, along with Gula, Özcan, Mulder, Kenan Yildiz, and Kayan Ayan, who start for Turkey. On their bench, I can tell you the substitute goalkeeper, Uzcan Cesar, and the number 2, Zeki Selik, is the men on the bookings for Turkey. As here comes Cody Gakpo towards the penalty area, shot is blocked, Pils ran ball by Memphis Depay inside the penalty area, but Gula has robbed Simons, and now Turkey can try and break. No penalty was given there for the appeals from Memphis Depay. Fell on deaf ears, of course, inside the stadium, because it's not as though it's a quiet stadium today. Turkey fans getting behind that team. The Dutch had to get behind their team as well. And I seen some videos of the Dutch fans earlier on in Berlin just dancing to one of their favourite tunes as it comes to Turkey on the front foot, and they line up a shot here. And then the penalty area breaks for the number 15, Özcan, who shoots, and he's just over the bar from Özcan there. And a decent effort from Özcan, but just couldn't keep his effort down on target, and he goes over the bar. And it was never true for him. Bart Verbruggen in goal for the Netherlands. And with Bart playing today, I wonder if Omer, Marge, and Maggie are listening in. Anyone gets that reference, I'll be happy. So work my hard with my time thinking about these sort of puns and jokes to add into my local commentaries to make it a bit better for our listening pleasure. for the people to listen to as we can see this game unfold here. It remains 0-0 between the Netherlands and Turkey as here comes Steven Bergwijn down the line to Denzel Dumfries. Bergwijn's offering the support and he gets it. Bergwijn back it goes here to Schouten, who can try and get a cross in. He goes back out wide to Dumfries, who delivers a cross in, which almost fooled everybody there, including the goalkeeper there, Mert Gunok, and he just goes wide of the post there in the end, and it remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. If you're just tuning into us here on the commentary, Russ Vennon guiding you through the action today, and we'll keep you bang up to date with everything that goes on in this game. Netherlands 0, Turkey 0 is the scoreline. If you're just tuning into us here on the commentary hub, and here they come again, and this is a good play. Memphis Depay into Javi Simmons, who goes for goal, and well wide in the end from Javi Simmons. He teed up for himself to go for a curling effort, but the effort was too far wide and just not enough curl on that, and it just goes all the way wide. In the end, it remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. If you're just tuning into us here on the channel, Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. If you're just tuning into us here tonight, we'll bring you more live coverage on the channel. We'll have the semi-final on Tuesday evening with Jack Essen bringing you the game between Spain and France. And then on Wednesday evening, we'll have Nicholas Jones back in the hot seat as he guides you through Netherlands or Turkey against England on Wednesday evening here on the commentary. But we'll be bringing you that one live. The semi-final, can the three Lions make their way into the game, into the final in this competition, or will we see one of these two sides we're watching tonight dump out the three Lions on Wednesday evening? And just to tell you that this is potentially my last commentary game on the Euros here on the commentary of this summer, because should England progress on Wednesday evening, Paul James will be on his own in the commentary box. If England do get knocked out by either the Netherlands or Turkey, we'll have me alongside Paul in the final. Paul James has been, let me just say this about Paul James, if he's listening, I think this will probably boost his ego up a little bit more than probably what he probably already is up right now. And I just want to say that Paul James has been a phenomenal commentator, not just in the European Championship, but ever since he's joined us. When he first joined us, let me just say, put it this way, I think he felt a little bit nervous and not at ease, but I think as time has gone on and he's worked with, not just with myself, but with Mike and Nicholas and Jack and the other members of the team here on the channel, he's put him at his ease and he's done really, really well, and he's just progressed even more, and that's the reason why we opted to give him the FA Cup final and the European Championships final, regardless. Should England get there, with Nicholas being our main England correspondent, he will be in the presenter's chair for that one. But Nicholas back on England duty on Wednesday evening as here comes Scotty Gakpo trying to play it across to Memphis Depay, brings it down well. Can he get shot off here? Memphis Depay can't. Flag is up for offside in there. Anyway, so he wants to counter for to put it in the back of the net. I'm just trying to see who's offside here. It's just was playing through his Gakpo's offside, and he got the ball first. So the correct decision from the officials there to give that as offside. But Paul James, if you're listening, my friend, really good commentary earlier on today, and a really good commentary throughout the tournament as well. Also, I just want to say as well to my presenter and producer tonight, Nicholas Jones, really good work from you in this tournament so far, Nicholas. Whether you've been presenting, whether you've just been doing the commentaries, you've done phenomenal work. And yes, I've noticed that, Nicholas. That's why I'm just mentioning this here. There's a man down for Turkey. I'm trying to work out which one it is. I've received the Memphis Depay shot from earlier on, which goes well. I'm just trying to work out which number it is for Turkey, who remains down here. We're just trying to figure out which one it is. I think he's one of the centre-backs. I think he may be the number 22 who's down here for Turkey. Just trying to work out. There's number 14 still on his feet. I think number 19's up on his feet, so too. Who's just going to go speak to the official there. There's number 5 warming up, which is Yuko Shlu, the man who plays for West Bromwich Albion, and the man down is, I think there's two that's gone down initially. Went down initially. Number 22 was down, which is Kayan Yayan, and it was the number 4 who was down injured, Samat Akanyinde, who was down there for Turkey, as he's now come off the field of play. And I was surprised that Manuel Akanji in the Swiss-England game had some treatment, and he didn't go off the treatment. He was able to remain on the field, but yeah, this Turkey player has been made to go off, and I can't understand why that happened there. It remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. If you're just joining us here on the commentary, Russ Vernon bringing you this game today. Due to technical reasons, we're unable to bring you the match on Focus on Football tonight. We will try and rectify those for both of the semi-finals. And here come Turkey in possession with Gula, who can wear this well. And Memphis Depay wins the ball back for Simons. And now Cody Gakpo can break away, the Liverpool man, on a full run. Can he follow in Trent's footsteps and helping his side through to the quarterfinals? And from the quarterfinals to the semi-finals, Cody Gakpo, not like that, he can't. He's lost out as Mulder will come away with possession here for Turkey and can come forward. Here remains 0-0 if you're just tuning into us here on the commentary of Russ Vernon, guiding you through the action this evening as the Netherlands take on Turkey in the European Championships quarter-final. We've already seen the other three quarter-finals go to extra time, and myself personally hope this one doesn't go that far, because let's just say I've not had any food yet, so I'm hoping this doesn't go the distance. So as soon as this game goes, I can have my food. But if it goes the distance, I'll still be guiding through the action, and I'll be having my food a little bit later than usual if it goes all the way through. It remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 0, going towards 18 minutes on the clock in this game. As here comes the number 22, Ayan, who can fetch this ball forward. And he's going back here, Ayan. Back it goes into the path there of the number 4, Akinda, who can get the ball over the top, looking in for Gula, who can't keep the ball in play, and it's behind for a goal. Alfred throwing to the Netherlands, so we're about to say a goal kick. Well, he didn't go that far. Nathan Ake about to take this throw in for the Dutch. And he finds Schulten, who comes short to get it, and he runs down the line, plays the ball inside looking for Simons, who spites in, and Memphis Depay just gets a foot in there to keep the Dutch on the front footers. Reinders making a good run here. Reinders out wide to Dumfries. Reinders again, but Dumfries says, leave it to me. Back it goes to Schulten across there on that far side into Virgil van Dijk, who's coming up from the back. Van Dijk finds Simons out wide to Cody Gakpo. Can Gakpo find his Liverpool teammate in Van Dijk? He can't. He goes to Simons. He goes back to Gakpo. Gakpo looks to beat his man, and he goes down. And no foul on Cody Gakpo. He just slipped there, did the Dutchman. And then Mulder can fetch it away with the help of the number 15, Özcan, who can fetch his ball away. And we'll just see this again. Cody Gakpo just slips there. No real touch there from the number 21, Yilmaz. And Turkey have a throw. And it remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. And just want to say, Mike Horneman, if you are listening as well, my friend, you've had a really good tournament so far. Great commentaries on the games you've done. I know you've not done as many as you would have probably liked to have done for whatever reason. For one reason or another, should I say. But you've done a great job on commentaries. Likewise, Jack Essen will get on the semi-finals. Ethan Garner's done a sterling job on co-coms as well. It's Netherlands 0, Turkey 0 here on the commentary. Obviously, the ball played over the top here for the run of Yilmaz, the number 21. He just gets there and keeps the ball in play, and he does really well. Up against Nathan Ake this time. Low ball into a penalty area. Incoming was the number 19, Yilmaz. Kenan Yilmaz, who came in on that far side. And a shot comes in from the captain, Çalhanoğlu, and he goes just off of Virgil van Dijk. So the captain of the Dutch blocks the captain's effort of the Turks is number 21, which is Barnes Alper Yilmaz, who saw in his effort, blocked as Yilmaz went close. There remains 0-0 as the ball is in towards the penalty area. That's good ball in, but too near the goalkeeper there. Gula was in there trying to block it off as well to stop the Dutch, to try and stop the Turks taking the lead. Then he's trying to put a bit of nuisance on him, the Gula there, trying to put a bit of nuisance on some of the players in the Dutch back line. It is Ake across now to Shooten, who can come forward up towards halfway. Over halfway now on the far side is Dumfries. Back it goes to Steven de Vrij. And Virgil van Dijk has the ball inside the centre circle. Switching it out wide to this left hand side where Cody Gakpo is. He can't keep the ball in play though. And it's behind for a throw in. Another player for a throw. It remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. You just tune into us here on the Commentary 2 JB Sports and my own personal Twitch channel tonight. Technical reasons is why we're not able to bring this over on Focus on Football this evening. We will bring you the game hopefully tomorrow on Focus on Football. We'll try and bring you this game tomorrow on Focus on Football to give you this game then, and we will bring you that match then, as we will bring you this game. Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. It's the ball is played down the line, and there is a good bit of movement here from the number 8 for Turkey, which is Gula, who's coming to draw back very, very deep here as we're playing as the front man. But this is good play from Reinders, who defends this really, really well and heads up from Simmons, and he just goes off Simmons' head. Yeah, that's good control from Reinders initially. Brilliant control, and then just turns and washes it downfield. It remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. If you just tune into us here on our channels this evening, we're bringing you this action. We've got live coverage from both of the semi-finals to bring you. Make sure you tune in to that one for the semi-finals, and we'll be looking to bring you both of the semi-finals on the channel. In fact, we will. Jack Essen will be on commentary for the Tuesday night game, and Nicholas Jones will be back for the Wednesday night game. I'll remind you of those games a little bit later on. Who will face England in the next round? Who will be winning these two sides, Netherlands or Turkey? Who will face Southgate's England, and it'll be Gareth Southgate and Steve Allen's 101st game in charge of the Three Lions on Wednesday evening, either against one of these two nations here, as Bergwijn tries to get the ball in towards the penalty area, and he's behind off of Bergwijn for a goal kick to Turkey. As we see there, the number 20, which is Ferdi Kadogolu, put it behind for off of the Dutchman to win his side of threat. It remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. If you're just tuning into us here, West Vernon bringing you this game today as we see this game unfold. It remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. As it is Denzel Dumfries to Steven Bergwijn. Ball in towards Memphis Depay. Can he get there? He can't. And now here come Turkey away with Yilmaz, number 19, working his way well here, and Turkey have spread it out wide to this far side. And there's Mulder, the number 18. He gets the ball in towards number 21 Yilmaz. He pulls it back off of Virgil van Dijk, and this will be a corner kick here to the Turks. And good play again from Turkey to win this thread. It remains 0-0 in this game tonight. Russ Vernon guiding you through the action as we bring you this game today. Suppose it was a penalty. I just headed away well there, and it remains 0-0 in this game. Russ Vernon to guide you through the action. If you're just tuning into us today, really do appreciate that, and appreciate every single one of you who decides to tune in and listen to us here on the platform that we bring you in this game. It remains 0-0 in this game as we see Netherlands against Turkey unfold in front of our very own eyes, and been a good game to watch so far. Both teams trying their best to get on the front foot and bring some good joy to the respective sides. And it remains 0-0 in this game. If you are just tuning in for the very first time, thank you very much for doing so to the commentary hub. Russ Vernon bringing you this game today here on all of the channels that we'd like to bring to you our coverage of. Like I keep mentioning today, unfortunately due to technical reasons, we're unable to bring you this one tonight live on the on Focus on Football. I almost forgot which channel we went live on then. Focus on Football. We weren't able to bring you this game on tonight. We will try and get you the coverage out there tomorrow evening on the channel as we bring you this game tonight. We'll try and fetch you during the day tomorrow on Focus on Football, or even get the video uploaded onto the channel later this evening. It remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 0 if you're just tuning into us here on the channel. Russ Vernon to guide you through the action this evening, and I really do appreciate every single one of you, whether it's your first time listening or whether you've been listening for a while and just decided to comment tonight or listen tonight to the channel for the very first time. We really do appreciate you coming in and choosing us as your partner for this game tonight between the Netherlands and Turkey, where it remains 0-0 between the two sides in this game as we watch on, and hopefully we'll see plenty of goals in this game as both teams will look to try and get on the score sheet this evening. It remains 0-0 if you're just tuning into us here. Russ Vernon to guide you through as the ball into as a penalty and a shot just over the bar from the number 14 Abdul Karim Makar, who pushed the ball wide there. He tried to get on the end of that ball for Turkey, and that was just wide of the target in the end, and it remains goalless here this evening. Russ Vernon guiding you through the action alongside Nicholas Jones, who's in the presenter's chair this evening for us. Really do appreciate Nicholas's time and effort that he dedicates to this channel, whether it's through commentaries or presenting. He's always there and always willing to help out, is our good man Nicholas Jones, as is Paul James, willing to help out where he can. And same goes with Mike Orneman and also Jack Essen and Ethan Gardner. They're all willing to help out wherever they can, and that's all we ask for, that they do help out where they can in the games, and that's what we have got from our incredible team of commentators and reporters. As here is Gula, who can try and get a shot at goal. His effort is blocked, he's pushed away off it, and Simmons comes away with the ball for the Dutch. Gula's there now, but France have got a free kick, and the Frenchman Clement Turpin, who gives a yellow card to Javi Simmons here, and that's a first booking of the tournament for Javi Simmons as well, and he goes into the referee's no book. It remains 0-0 between the two sides. If you're just tuning in for the very first time this evening, thank you very much for doing so. Russ Vernon is here to guide you and tell you what is happening in this game this evening. Russ Vernon, the man with the mic tonight. No pun intended with Mike Orneman, in case you're listening. But Russ Vernon, the man on the mic to tell you what is happening in this game between the Netherlands and Turkey. And I can tell you, Turkey have won themselves a free kick, and they've got a man down here receiving some treatment, and it is number 18 Mulder who is the man who receives the treatment. Here remains 0-0 if you're just tuning into us here on the commentary. Russ Vernon to guide you, the listeners, through this game today, and we can keep you up to date as well. We'll tell you the results from the other matches in the tournament so far, and we'll do that in a little while, bring you the information. Netherlands 0, Turkey 0, if you're just tuning into us here. As this is working towards a penalty, and punched clear by Bart Verbruggen there, and he did absolutely well there, did Bart Verbruggen, who punched the ball away, and it's out of play for a throw-in to the Dutch. 0-0 is a score, and if you're just tuning into us here in this game between the Netherlands and Turkey this evening, Russ Vernon guiding you through the action. If you're just tuning into us today, we very much appreciate that and appreciate everybody who is tuning in to us this afternoon or this morning or this evening, depending where you are tuned in from and what the time zone is. That's why I'm not just going to say morning. It could be afternoon, it could be evening, depending where you are in the world of listening to us, because we are worldwide today on YouTube. As Depay holds up the play for the Dutch. Good work from Memphis Depay, who goes down off of the ball there, and Depay is wanting a free kick here. I don't think he's going to get it, because for me, he went down far too easily there. I don't know if my presenter Nicholas Jones would agree with that one. It remains 0-0 as Turkey come forward with Mulder in towards the penalty. Can he keep the ball in play? He can, by the bar line now. Back heel off of Nathan Ake, and it's behind for the goal. Kicking remains down for the corner. Kicking remains 0-0, which will send the likes of Ake up from the back. So too coming up is Özcan, the number 15, is coming up from the back as well, as his ball from Gulas in towards the penalty, anyway by Virgil van Dijk, only as far as Kenan Yildiz will push it in and just wide. There he goes, and he remains 0-0. 33 minutes gone in, Netherlands 0, Turkey 0. If you're just tuning into us for the very first time, hello, welcome along. Russ Vernon here to give you the match commentary for this game tonight. We really do appreciate having you on alongside us in this game as we watch the game unfold. Russ Vernon bringing you this game all by himself tonight, but hopefully that doesn't let that spoil your evening. We've got excellent coverage as always from the team here on the commentary, whether they've got to report a co-commentator with them as the penalty ball breaks into the penalty for Turkey. Yilmaz trying to get there, but good defensive play from Denzel Dumfries, who watched it go behind in the end there, as it remains 0-0 as we see this game unfold. 0-0 is the scoreline as we bring you this game tonight. Russ Vernon to guide you through the action as Turkey win themselves a corner kick here. What can they do here? Can they get a goal from this? I wonder as the ball comes in towards the penalty area. Gula's there, cross back in towards the back post, and it's in! And Turkey have taken the lead! And it's number 4, Samet Ayankindin, with the goal. And with 10 minutes to go until half time, Turkey have the lead against the Dutch. And they're 1-0 up. And there's a fantastic header of the back post from Samet Ayankindin. And he has given the Turkish the lead here. And what a goal it was as well. Fantastic goal. Well-worked goal as well. And it's Turkey who take the lead against the Dutch here now. And it remains, and it is 1-0 to Turkey did a fantastic header on the back post. Brilliant ball in. Unmarked to the back post. No one picked him up, if I'm being honest. And they really should have done better there, the Dutch, to pick him up. And he was left all unmarked. And that really, the Dutch will be not very happy with that. And they really should have done better there. And they are trailing now by a goal to nil. And Ake tries to fetch them forward to try and get them back into the game. But Nathan Ake will see his side try and chase this now, and remains 0-0. Russ Vernon guiding you through the action today, keeping you up to date with this game and how it goes in the game tonight. It remains 0-0. Remains 1-0 to Texas, says they've just taken the lead, and it's a well taken goal in the end for Turkey, who's started brightly in this game, caused the Dutch a few problems, although they have had some chances of their own to take the lead here. And it remains 0-1 to Turkey. 37 minutes on the clock as they will try and come forward here. Can Turkey get a second before half time and really put this game to bed? I wonder. Because that's what they'll be looking to try and do now, put this game to bed so they can focus on Wednesday evening against England, which I can tell you will be a good game after. Yes, and I'll give you the thoughts on England, what they should look to do in the next round if they do get into the next round of the competition. Because Mimidaz was speaking about something earlier, which is what England always seem to do and always seem to play better at, and I'll mention that shortly, what I think should happen for England to potentially go through. And this is what I've noticed. I'm not sure whether Nicholas and any of the other members of the commentary team would agree with this. So I'll ask the question in a moment. If you're just a listener as well, you are able to get in touch and let us know if you agree with what I'm going to say in a moment, which is what me and my dad said, or as some people call their fathers, old man, said when we was watching the game together downstairs before doing this off Tumor commentary. It is still 1-0 Turkey, thanks to the goal from the number 4, Akin, who took his goal really, really well there and took it well, and it was a well-taken goal in the end, and you can see why Turkey wanted him in the side today. He's a really good player, Akindin, and he's a really good player, really good movement, and to get around the back and get on the end of the ball in. But it remains 1-0 to the Turks, to Turkey, who are doing, or should I say, are playing really good football in this game. And showing some good football. Offside flag up against Memphis Depay again, and you can see why. He goes up against Cody Gakpo, in fact, and he's just gone the fraction early. He just needed to time his runner that could be better, did the Liverpool man, Cody Gakpo, but he doesn't seem to be doing it at this moment in time. He remains 1-0 to Turkey as the Dutch will try and find a way back here to force their way into the next round. Can they get into the next round, Turkey? They need to take this lead here and keep hold of it, Turkey, or can the Dutch find a way back and make them pay for not doing very good challenges and not using all their possession really, really well in this game, as it remains 1-0 to Turkey in this game today. We're bringing you the full match commentary from this game. We will be here till the end of the game. If Turkey do concede and it ends all square, we will bring you the full game till its conclusion. So we will have extra time and penalties if needed. Now we've had extra time in all of the other 3 matches so far, but we didn't have penalties in all 3 games. Just the 2 games which we've had penalties in so far. Will we see another penalty shootout in this competition so far? Because that was the first penalty shootout we had in the competition the other day. Well, second after Portugal went through on penalties, I must say, and it took a really, really well. It was a good penalty kick competition last night. Good penalties from both teams. Ronaldo scored his penalty yesterday, but he missed the other night in normal time, and looked like he was going to cry at one stage. Yes, in the earlier round, in fact, he did cry when he missed in the shootout. Well, in normal time before he went to the shootout, which is because that's when he did actually score in the shootout. Did Cristiano Ronaldo, and he scored in the shootout last night in the game which saw them go out against France and remains 1-0 Turkey here, coming up towards half time, and the Dutch have it on that far side, and here's Bergwijn who gets it back from Dumfries. Shooting back to Bergwijn, back to shooting again. And what will he do here with possession? He'll try and get the ball in towards the penalty area as he comes with Ake now. Can the Dutch find a way back into this game? Reinders round the corner towards Dumfries, who does well. He holds up the play well. Back he goes into shooting, and now Steven de Vrij has possession as he will try and get this ball forward here in this game for the Dutch to try and get them back on level terms in this game, and it remains 1-0 Turkeys. Here's Cody Gakpo. Can he line up a shot if he can? Takes a deflection, but into the arms of Gunak, who's in goal and makes a comfortable save in the end. He remains 0-1 in favour of 1-0 in favour of Turkey in this game, and we can see Turkey looking to cause a few problems in this game and look to get on the front foot and try and take the game to the Dutch in this game as it goes on. And the longer it goes on at the scoreline of 1-0 to Turkey is always a dangerous lead, is 1-0, and that's what you don't want to see as East Simmons out wide to Gakpo. It can break into the penalty area. Cody Gakpo trying to play back through to Simmons. But that's good defensive play back there for Turkey by Ayan and Mulder, who was back there doing the defensive work, and really good defensive work as well. And they'll have to do that again here, Turkeys. They have done brilliantly there. The number 14 has done absolutely fantastic there for Turkey. That is Abdulkarim Bardakçı, who did well to pull that block in as we see a shot of Steven Bergwijn there. As we enter 2 minutes of stoppage time in this first half, and it is still 1-0 Turkey lead in this game. Can they get back into this game and cause a few problems? I wonder in this game. I'm trying to wonder whether that will be the case, or whether they won't be able to found a way back in this. The Dutch almost played 40 seconds of the stoppage time, and it remains 1-0 to Turkey. We're spending guiding you through the action in this game, and it'll be interesting to see what happens in this game as well. Maybe we'll get a winner in normal time. So the other matches have gone to extra time in this quarter-final stage. So hopefully this one doesn't go as far as that. But if it does, be rest assured we'll be with you right through till the end. And it remains 1-0 Turkey into the final 30 seconds of this first half. Can the Dutch find a way into this game? Here comes Nathan Ake, who does fantastically well. Ake goes backwards, then turns, keeps the ball moving forward. Memphis Depay can't get it back to Ake, and there's Mulder trying to come forward here for Turkey. Depay biting back, trying to get the ball back. So to Ake and Depay, he comes off him, and there is the quote towards the end of the first half. After whistle blown, then for a moment it hadn't, but he will have now. Any moment now he will have. And so it's blown now, and half-time whistle has gone. The Netherlands trail by a 1-0, scored brilliantly and well taken goal by Samat Akayadin with the goal, and it's Turkey who lead by a 0. Just want to say, great commentary, Paul. Thank you very much for excellent commentary this afternoon and yesterday as well. I just want to say, Paul, it was a superb ball delivered in. A media radio jingles and game. He says, "Out of Turkey scored. What a shock! It was a fantastic ball in there and a fantastic header at the back post." But it's half time. I'm going to leave you now for 15 minutes with the scoreline. Netherlands 0, Turkey 1. Back over to the studio and Nicholas Jones.
Thanks, Ross. Wow, I wasn't expecting. Wow, I did say Turkey weren't to be sniffed at, but I didn't expect them to go ahead of the Netherlands. I actually thought it would be the Dutch side to go first, then Turkey, and then Turkey somehow equalised before half time. But no, they proved me wrong. We're going to go for a quick break, but join us before the start of the second half. Welcome back to the Commentary Hub's alternative coverage of the Netherlands against Turkey, and the shock results towards the end of the first half when Turkey scored the opening goal through Samet Akaydin, and if Turkey go on to win, they will face England in the semi-finals, and they have been in the semi-finals before. We'll let you know when they were last in the semi-finals in a moment or two, as they're coming up as our first semi-final match. Need I remind you, is Spain against Portugal. It's Spain against France, I should say, with Jack Hesson in the commentary hot seats, and then on Wednesday, I'll be doing England in the semi-finals against either Turkey or the Netherlands. So Turkey will have to surely go some if they want to win in this match, and the Netherlands will have to step up a gear if they want to go through to the semi-finals themselves. And Ross Vernon, what would you say that both teams can take from the first half in towards the second?
Well, Nicholas, for me, I think that in the second half is for Turkey, if we can take this one goal lead into it, if we can hold on to it, see if we can get to around the 60th minute mark to try and get them into towards touching distance of it, and then probably sit on it and we'll probably try and go for a second goal. I'd try and go for a second goal if I were Turkey, and then try and sit on what you've got. Doesn't if it's 1-0 lead. As for the Netherlands, they need to try and push out. They've got some good players out on the field already of the Dutch, including the likes of Steven Bergwijn, Stefan de Vrij in the forward areas. This is Memphis Depay, Cody Gakpo. But then on the bench, they've got likes of Ryan Gravenberch, Brian Bobbery, Daniel Malen as well to potentially come on. Also, Wout Weghorst is about to come on, the Burnley man who has been linked with a move away from Burnley. Weghorst is about to come on here for the Dutch. We're about to get back underway any second now. And is Steven Bergwijn, who I mentioned, who could be a potential danger for the Dutch in the second half. Is that player who's just gone off for Wout Weghorst in the only change to the Dutch side at the start of the second half. We're about to go underway in the second half. Nicholas will take over from here for the second half. And we are about to get back underway in the second half with the Turks to kick us off in the start of the second half, and it remains 1-0 to them. They lead by a goal, no thanks to the goal from number 4, Samet Akaydin, as they will look to get on into the game. We'll run through the two sides again in just a moment at the start of the second half as the ball is played forward by Turkey down the left-hand side, the Dutch right, and it's out of play for a throw. So let's run you through the two sides. And it's for the Netherlands, it is Verbruggen in goal, Dumfries, De Vrij, Van Dijk and Ake across the back, Schulten, Simons and Reinders in midfield. And then in the attack now is Weghorst, Depay and Gakpo. As for Turkey, they line up, no changes for the Turks at the moment. Is Mert Gunok in goal. Is a back five, should I say, of Mulder, Ayan, Anakin the goal scorer, Bardache, and in the midfield We've got Yilmaz, Özcan, and Kaloglu, captain along with Yilmaz, in the attack. Attack. The subs are unchanged for both sides. I went through those because there's just the remaining two of these squads, and it's behind here for a Dutch corner early on in the second half. And this is good play from the Dutch, trying to get an early goal in this game and trying to get on the front foot and try and cause a few problems in this game. It remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 1. In this game, as Virgil van Dijk can come forward, corner whipped in, and it's towards Nathan Ake, back across goal, but no one in an orange shirt can get there, and they'll try and bring this ball away. It remains 1-0 taking the offense this ball away with number 20, Kanagoglu. Brilliant run from him, and he's still gone for possession. How has he done that when there's been around 3 or 4 just players around him? Kanagoglu coming forward in towards Gula, who can't keep the ball in play, and he goes out to play for a goal kick to the Netherlands. Remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 1 in this game. And it remains, and that is the latest score in this game, as Netherlands will try and get themselves back into this game. As it remains 1-0 to the Turkish, who are playing some good football and defending really well here as well. Dumfries played it down the line. He's out of play for a throw came off the number 14, Bardakcia, who put the ball out of play for a throw, which was taken by Denzel Dumfries, and be interested to see what happens now in this second half. Can the Dutch find a way back into this second half and find a way back into this game? It remains 1-0 to Turkey. And just to tell you, Nicholas was trying to find out for us when Turkey last made it to the Euro semi-finals, and it was Euro 2008. He has just found out, so that's Turkey will be looking to appear there for the first time since 2008 as they win it themselves. They're throwing over on that. If we could go over that far side as the number 18 is that, let's see what number is, number 18, Muldaur goes down after having his foot stood on. It remains 1-0 to the Turkish, who are looking good in this game so far. They've looked good in the competition. So if it is Turkey up against England in the next round, I will have to tell you that England will have to play much, much better in the next round. Otherwise, they could be sent packing by Turkey. A lot of people will say, Russ, in Turkey, we have free Christmas in the yes, they are that, but they're also a brilliant country in terms of quality players that they've got on show in this game. We're back underway in the second half. Didn't notice they were still saying one. That was half time across the bottom there, which remains 1-0. As this is the goal scorer for you in this game. In this game is by the number 4 for Turkey, Akinda. And now here come the Dutch in possession with Ake. Does well here, Ake. Bowling, play across round the back. And sliding in was Memphis Depay, but he couldn't get a touch onto it. And he couldn't turn it to him. So unlucky there. And that really should have been 1 there. Brilliant ball in. Valvegos may just have been offside as he headed that ball back across goal. Depay didn't touch it in anyway, so we won't know for certain. It did look like on the replay that Weghorst had just strayed a fraction early. Nicholas has said the nightlife is great in Turkey too, he reckons. Good to know that, Nicholas. to your opinion there. And Nicholas, just want to ask your opinion so far. I know that's me. Well, do you think both teams will take into the second half? Well, Nicholas, if you just write it to me in the chat where we speak, just want to ask us what's your thoughts on the game so far, and what do you think each side need to do in the second half to have a chance of progressing through to the semi-finals to take on England? Nicholas, what do you make to that one? Wait to get a response from Nicholas there. If anyone else is listening, what do you reckon each side need to do to get back into this game and progress into the competition? Do you think they need to get through to, what do the Dutch need to do to turn this game around? What do the Turkish need to do to stay in the lead in this game or extend their lead in this game? If you are listening and you want to get involved, feel free to do so. Atty Blake has been on. Thanks for coming in, Atty. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. They reckon 2-1 to the Netherlands after extra time. And Atty, I like you thinking and saying he's going to go to Netherlands are going to win and turn it around. But I hope he doesn't go to extra time, because I've not had any food yet. And if it is, I'm not sure when. I would have to try and search it up when the last time all 4 quarterfinals went to extra time in a major competition. Nicholas says the Netherlands need to score and soon, and Turkey do at least need to score just one more, but they're holding out fine at the moment, in Nicholas's opinion. Let us know if you agree with what Nicholas has just had to say there, or whether you've got a different opinion. And later on, we'll give you our player of the match in this game, and I can tell you that in the England game, I'm just looking through, we've got the player of the match, and I must have to say, I've just seen we've got player of the match in the England game as a ball. We're looking for Weghorst inside the penalty area, and he went behind for a goal kick after a good ball in from the left-hand side for the Dutch there. And just like to say that it was a brilliant, well ball in, and Weghorst is right there. That should have been a corner to the Dutch. Came off the Turkish number 6 there, which have they made look like it's number 6 there. I'm not sure if he didn't see if he come on there. I remember 26 who's got a touch there, but I'm sure I saw the number 6 there. But there's a yellow card coming here for Stephen de Vrij, and he goes into the notebook here of the referee. In fact, it's Nathan Ake who goes into the book. Apologies there. Nathan Ake not yet penalised in this tournament, so it will be. It was a. I think he looked like he got a touch onto the ball. Then he went. Then the Turkish player got the ball afterwards, and then he caught him there, Nathan Ake. And I think that's why it was given as a free kick there. It remains 1-0 to the Turkey, or to the Turkish side, as they will end up a free kick here. Gula and the number 10 here standing over the Çalhanoğlu. Can they get an equalising goal, second goal here? Turkey to really try and put this game to bed. If you're just tuning for the very first time, hello, thank you very much for doing so. We're spending guiding you through this action today. Netherlands 0, Turkey 1. There's Gula who lands for a strike, goes towards goal, and I think he took a fingertip save there from the Bruggen. I think the referee says it has as well. Or has he? Says he got a fingertip to it. No, I don't think he does, actually. If you look at this replay, just curling around the wall. No, he didn't get a touch to it there for Bruggen. I thought he did it first, but he doesn't. And it's Netherlands 0, Turkey 1, as a free kick has been won by the Dutch in midfield, and they've taken it quickly there. Reinders was the man who won that free kick, but Van Dijk wanted to go really quickly together. Dutch going forward is Gakpo. Next on Mulder in towards the penalty area, comes back off Gakpo and behind for a goal kick to Turkey. And that's good play there from the number 22, Can Yaan, who did absolutely fantastic play there in this game. It remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 1. and a shot, and he, from that angle, it just looks like he hit the post, but from the other angle I saw it, like he got a touch off of the goalkeeper, Verbruggen, but the linesman and the officials didn't seem to think so. 56 minutes on the clock, Netherlands 0, Turkey 1. I've had a fun-filled day of football today, watched the games from yesterday before watching these two games today. A shot comes in from Memphis Depay and is saved by the goalkeeper there, Mert Gunok, in between the goal. There's no way you'll think. What do you think these two sides need to do here? And Attis being on again, they say, speaking of England, the Swiss did really well. They did. Pushed England all the way. But good quality penalties from England. All 5 penalties scored by England today. There's a man down there. I think this is Shooting who's down, the number 24 for the Dutch, and it is just got headbutted on his knee by the number 15, which is Saleh Erjan. And it remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 1. And it says, hey Russ, who do you think wins, Spain or France? Now that is a really good question, I must say. That's a really good question, I must say, my friend. And I can't really answer that one at the moment because I'm not 100% sure. I think Spain looked really good yesterday in their game. And I think France have been off it a little bit, but sometimes teams who don't perform at their best go through. Just look at England. Yes, I know we've performed well today, but they didn't perform their best in recent games, and England still progressed. France didn't perform their best last night, went through on penalties. So I think it's just going to be whoever plays better on the day or whoever takes the chances on the day, in my opinion. Who do you think will win in that game? And what do you reckon the Netherlands need to do, as well, to turn this game around, to get it to extra time, and your prediction after extra time as well? Please do let us know your thoughts there as well. We'll keep you up to date with the remainder of this game. She actually thinks Spain will win 3-1. Ati, just want to ask you a question. I'm sure Ati is a female name. I don't know if say you're a female or call you a chicks, different ones after, because there's different ones. So, Ati, can you just confirm, are you male or female? You're female, so she says she thinks Spain will win 3-1, and she says the Dutch need to get an early goal, and she still reckons 2-1 after extra time. Thank you for that, Ati. But just didn't want to misgender you there, because I know there's different genders these days, and I don't want to misgender you with that one there, so really do appreciate you confirming that for us. Just I do know it remains 1-0 Turkey in. The Dutch saw there a free kick when Simmons went down, noticed the referee. Ake's got the ball back. Aouar now to Gakpo, delivers the ball towards the back post. Dumfries is in there, but it's too much on the ball, and he's behind for a goal kick to Turkey. Now we're gone then. Netherlands 0, Turkey 1 in this game. No problem, Ati. Ati, if you've not already, could you do us a massive favour? Whichever you're listening to it, or whether it's JB Sports, Contrib or Contrib 2, could you click down at the bottom, if you've not already, click subscribe to the channel and click the bell to notify when we go live. And also, can you also do it if you're listening on the Contrib, can you do it on Contrib 2 and JB Sports as well, please, to get the followers up on there as well, when you get the chance, that is. It would really much appreciated, and also the same over on Focus on Football as well. And that's if you're on Twitch, if you've got a Twitch channel, if you want to head over to Russ P Vernon _92, feel free to give us a follow over there to catch some streams over there. And if you're out and about, driving around, you can always put us on Twitch and in your car to listen to us that way, as we would love to bring you more live commentaries if you're out and about We really do appreciate it. Thank you very much, Ate, as well. Really do appreciate you saying you'll do us a solid favour and drop a like on every single one and a follow to get the following count up on all of the channels that we go on. And also, Ate, if you can also go and search for Focus on Football and give that page on YouTube a subscription and click on the notification bell 60 when videos go up on there as well. We will hopefully be uploading this game to the channel after the final whistle tonight to give you access to those listeners over there to listen to the show this evening. We'll bring you that game in a little bit. This game in full later over on Focus on Football due to technical issues. We're able to bring you live here this evening. Back to this game then, as Reinders will try and come forward here for the Netherlands. It's into De Vrij, who looks to keep all of possession and try and get the ball moving forward here. Oh, the Dutch. Ake now has it from Virgil van Dijk. It's down the line to Gakpo. Brilliant ball round the corner to Memphis Depay. Depay back into Gakpo, into the penalty area. Depay shot is blocked, breaks towards Vegas. Dumfries is in there. Can he get there? Let's go up. De Vrij pulls the ball across and saved there by Gunok, who claims it well. Take on to the free kick in there. Not given by the French referee Clement Turpin. And the ball then finally fell kindly into the arms there of Gunok in the Turkey goal. And remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 1. If you're just tuning into his ear on the commentary hub. Commentary hub 2, JB Sports, Focus on Football, or on my personal Twitch on Russ P. Vernon _92, where you can listen to our coverage over there on all of the games moving forward. As the ball is out of play now for a throw-in. There's a free kick to Turkey. He's been given in the yellow card here for, I think it's gone to Virgil van Dijk. It has. Liverpool man goes into the no book. And it remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 1. If you do want to do us a favour as well, if you've not already, if you've not managed to already go, when this game's finished, go and listen to the England game from earlier on with Paul James and Mike Arneman, and man who's with me as well tonight, Nicholas Jones, guiding you through the action with that one, with Nicholas doing the presenting duties like he has done on this game this evening. We will try and bring it before we finish tonight, unless it goes to extra time, this is the reaction to the England game. No, is that it? I wasn't sure if you didn't have Twitch, but if you follow us on YouTube, all the channels on YouTube, it would be very much appreciated to get our followers up there. And the reason why I was asking about you Twitch at is because sometimes, thank you very much for that. She says she's subscribed to all the channels. Really do appreciate that, Ati. Thank you very much for tuning in. And the reason why I did ask now as well as doing these commentaries, Ati, on my own Twitch channel, I do some commentaries. I do some music shows over there. So if you're into music, you can listen over there. That's why I mentioned Twitch. But don't worry, if you are on any social media platform and you drop us a follow on the page for the commentary hub and the Twitter account, and drop us a message over there with a email address, I can send you over my shows so you can listen to those music shows I do as well. But Turkey have got a corner kick here. They've been looking to try and cause a few problems here from this corner kick, as the corner will come in and he's going to the edge of the penalty area to Janilolu. Back at how wide it goes to the corner kick, taken towards the penalty area. Can they get a crossing towards the box? They can. Edge go up here and it's away. The Belichick was in there, where a free kick has been given to the Dutch, and it remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 1, and the Dutch will try and force away back into this game. The longer it goes on 1-0, Turkey will probably feel confident in sneaking a potential second on the breakaway late on, as the Dutch continue to push forward as they go in search of the equaliser. Will Ronald Koeman turn to his bench very shortly for a match winner in this game? Gakpo does well just got a Gakpo. Really well in fine. In fact, Randers to De Vrij. De Vrij into Van Dijk's in the centre circle. Back he goes to Verbruggen. And Bob Verbruggen just drags it back with his feet. With feet rolling across the top of the ball. And then he will look to play this ball long. But he said it went short. To confuse me after said he was looking to play it long. I'm trying to do that to make us commentators look like we don't know what we're talking about. I do promise we do know. Here is the shooting who can come forward for the Dutch, trying to force an opening. Depay's there. We're going through to Weghorst. And now Turkey will try and come away here with possession as Kalagolu tried to get away, but Denzel Dumfries got back well and tidied up the play. De Vrij will now find Van Dijk, who will come forward into Nathan Ake. Ake will get the ball forward to Simmons. Travis Simmons coming forward. I want to call it Gakpo. Gakpo going one way into Reinders. Will line up a shot here. Reinders now instead he chips the ball towards Dumfries. It comes off the head of Kalagolu. Dumfries is there. Dumfries looks in an offside position and he wasn't being flagged for offside there. That's a poor pass. And now Turkey will look to get away there as bad as Alper Yilmaz was fouled and a free kick goes the way of Turkey and remains Netherlands 0. Turkey 1. And Turkey will get ready to pump this ball forward in towards the penalty area. It remains Netherlands 0, Turkey 1. Yes, Ati, I did know that was the case. And Ati, yes, I know they lost 3-2 to Germany on that occasion. We did have our very own Paul James tuning in earlier, and Media Radio Jingles and Gaming as well, Ati, but I'm not sure where they are now, whether they're still listening. But if they are, we do appreciate it. If anyone's listening over on my Twitch channel tonight, we do appreciate that as well. We really do appreciate that. Thank you very much for listening over there. If you're one of my friends who are listening over there, who I talk to on a regular basis, the likes of Ailey, Joey, Mike, and very own Mike Ornament, that is, or Lazy B, DJ Lazy B, real name Ben, not going to, and Amelia, and Gav, and a few others. I do want to say thank you for tuning in. As here comes Cody Gakpo for the Dutch in towards the penalty area for Simmons. Good ball over the top. Weghorst is there. As it back in, Gakpo with the acrobatic effort. Blocked. Comes out to Simmons on the edge of the box. Can he line up his shot? He can't. Reinders now has it. Depay. Memphis Depay. Ball chipped in towards the penalty area. Weghorst is there and is pushed behind for a corner. That's a fantastic save from Mert Gunok in the end, who pulls off a fantastic save. And Mert Gunok pushes it behind for a corner. And that's a wonderful save. Weghorst down into the ground. He didn't really need to make the save there. He was going wide. He didn't realise that Mert Gunok is behind for a corner to the Dutch. Can they finally make their pressure pay here? Takes it short and quick to shoot it back to Depay. Good cross in. Excellent go up. And it's in! And the Dutch are level. And it's Steven de Vrij who's equalised. Steven de Vrij is equalised here for the Netherlands, the number 6. And Steven de Vrij has ended on the equaliser. And I've got to say, it has been coming. Jacob just been sitting deeper and deeper and deeper as this off has gone on. And they've been made to pay for it. Steven de Vrij ended on from that set piece. And he high fives with Virgil van Dijk. And the Dutch fans in and around this stadium tonight, and in around us as well, are jumping for joy. And having seen Steven de Vrij jump for joy and head beyond Gunok in the Turkey goal. It's the Netherlands 1, Turkey 1, and the Netherlands are back on level terms. We're back to where it started, right back at all square. So with 90 minutes left to play, we could be heading for extra time and potentially penalties to see who gets through to play England on Wednesday evening. with 1-1. The scoreline now. Steven de Vrij with the goal for the Netherlands. Can they get back into this game here now? They've got back on level terms. Can Steven de Vrij's goal make sure it goes to extra time if to make at his prediction correct, or will we see a winner in normal time from either Netherlands or Turkey? We'll have to wait and see. But it's been a really good second half. Both teams going for it. Hammer and Tong in this game, and what a game we've got today. And Media Radio Jingles and Gaming says Netherlands equalise, which could cause all games in the quarterfinals to reach extra time. And yes, that could be the case. But I'm hoping not, because we have to have some food here. I was just about to get some food, having watched the England game, and then just as about to get some food, I realised it was almost time for me to be on the airwaves this evening. So I'm yet to have any food, so I'm hoping we see a winner in this game in 90 minutes tonight. As Reinders is making the way off, so too Nathan Ake on in the place of is Mickey van der Ven and Joey Verman, who, if Joey Verman picks up a yellow card in this game tonight and the Dutch do progress, he will miss the semi-final against England. But the Dutch are back on level terms. The Dutch fans jumping for joy over there. But Netherlands 1, Turkey 1. Here's the scoreline after Steven de Vrij. He cancelled out Samet Akinder's first off strike. And fantastic edit from de Vrij to get him back on level terms here, the Dutch. And here's the Dutch, who've got possession and will try and force a way forward here, and they will look to come forward here. This is a good bit of movement. Shooting has possession. The down line is Dumfries. Shooting again. Goes backwards to de Vrij. And there's number 16 in the middle of the park now. Verman, should I say. Here comes Van der Ven. And Mickey van der Ven just drops the ball inside to Virgil van Dijk. And now here come the Dutch again, Gakpo. Down line is Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. So then Memphis Depay goes down. It will be a corner though. I'm not sure if he was looking for a penalty there, but no penalty for me. If he was, no penalty there. Went down far too easily. I don't think there was even a touch in there. De Vrij inside the penalty area. So too Virgil van Dijk. Val Vegos is in there. The goal's taken short. And the penalty striker goal comes in. It's been blocked. Shooting now has it. He has to turn away and go forward because there's not many men behind the ball. And now Turkey have to be on the defensive side of things now. I think they were trying to hold on Turkey to try and get past extra time if they could. Or try and get towards 90 minutes with them leading. Gakpo, can they do something? Simmons, good crossing. Header from Vegos. Can't be reached. De Vrij trying to get there. Schutter wins the header. Vegos. Simmons into the path of Dumfries. Low ball in. Gakpo around the back. And Gakpo's turned it home. And the Netherlands have turned it around. It's Cody Gakpo with the goal. And it's the Liverpool man who's turned it home. Coming in the back post. And Cody Gakpo has turned this game on its head. And the Netherlands are now leading 2-1 in this game. Actually, if it is to go to extra time now, it'll be 2-2. So your 2-1 prediction after extra time will not be counted. But it could still be 2-1 to the Netherlands. But it won't be after extra time that you thought at it. But Cody Gakpo on 76 minutes has given the Dutch the lead. And you can see what it means to Ronald Koeman and his side. Is 3-1 work. Vegas involved. Simmons, Dumfries, low ball across, coming round the back, Gapper, going into the back of the net. He was fouled as he took the shot and didn't even realise he got that Gapper. He was fouled by Mulder at the back, pulled down, and he just hit his ankle as he fell down. The goalkeeper then with a scissor action on him. There is a substitution now for Turkey. Ezcan and Yildiz are coming off with Yukoshlu and Efekolu on for Turkey now as they look to try and get back in this game, and it remains at Turkey, who now trailing by 2-1. They should have took their chances when they were on top, but they have been punished for not doing that in this game, and it remains 1-1, 2-1 the Dutch now, should I say. And what a game this has been in this game. What a game this has been. As ball in from Turkey from the right hand side, and Verbruggen just dives on that ball. Mulder put the ball in. It was too near the goalkeeper Verbruggen, and he can just gobble them up all day. No pun intended, as they're playing Turkey, as they do gobble, gobble, gobble in the game as well. And as he says, Gakpo Golazo, 2-1 to Netherlands, it is. Radio Jingle said they've turned it around. If Turkey don't score, you can have some food with. Yes, I think the Netherlands heard me. Media Radio Jingles in gaming. I think they actually heard me say I wanted some food very early tonight and not free to go to extra time. As a free kick here to Turkey, foul on the number 4, the goal scorer for Turkey, which is Akayadin, number 4. Yeah, and it remains 1-2-1. The Dutch now lead. They did fall behind in the first half, and they have turned it around now. And fantastic goal there from Gakpo. He didn't really know much about it either, Cody Gakpo, as he was being fouled as the ball came across. But it doesn't matter. They all count, as the saying goes. And Turkey are now behind, and their fans are not happier in this game. And it's now going to be a good finish to this game, really good finish this game. There's a man down for Turkey here, which is number 4, their goal scorer. So while they're down, just to remind you what we've got coming up here on the channel on Tuesday, it's the first semi-final between Spain and France, who will face the winners of Netherlands or Turkey and England in the final on the 14th of July. And the Netherlands, with Van der Ven going into the Anakin, they're the number 4 for Turkey. They're needing a stretcher here now, and there's talk of potentially that Mickey Van der Ven could potentially see a red card here. Zeki Selik is going to come on in for Turkey. There's another player about to come on as well. Looks like Turkey are going to turn to their bench and make a double substitution here, as they will look to try and get back into this one. Netherlands 2. Turkey 1 is the scoreline. In this game, Netherlands 2, Turkey 1. And there's a stretcher on now for the number 4, Samet Akin, as he will be put on the stretcher now, and he's going to be carried off here. And you can see there's distraught. He's not happy having to come off here. Former Everton striker Cenk Tosun is one of the players about to come on here. Also coming on is number 2, Zeki Selik. Yeah, and it remains Netherlands 2, Turkey 1. If you're just tuning into us here on the Commentary Up 2, JB Sports, focusing on football and my own personal Twitch channel this evening. As it says there, ex-friend Brooke was born on the 14th of July. I thought you were about to burst into a song there and say she was born in the USA. Bit of Bruce Springsteen there. Just to be able to bring you more live coverage on this game. Netherlands 2, Turkey 1 is the scoreline, as they will try and come forward here to count to try and get back into this game, and they really need to up the tempo a bit now. Turkey, they looked a bit sluggish when they were 1-0 in front, and when they got back to 1-1, it looked like they were settling for extra time. Turkey to try and beat them after extra time, and England will probably want this game to go to extra time and potentially penalties, so the players in their game are not as much fresher. England's with England having to play all the way, so England probably hoping for equalising goal. If it doesn't go to extra time and penalties, we will try and bring you some reaction from the England camp tonight. I've just got a quote here through from England captain Harry Kane, who's tweeted in the last few minutes. It says, "Togetherness, the whole group of players and staff. Never say die. What a win." And there's Tom Eaton, who's there coaching the goalkeepers. There is Luke Shaw, and it looks like it's Jordan Pickford, and it looks like Anthony Gordon in the back as well with Harry Kane. Here's England progressed early on today. If you missed it, they got through on penalties. Trent Alexander-Arnold with the winning penalty there, and Ati now says she reckons the final score now will be Netherlands 3, Turkey 1. Will she be right? As a corner cross comes in from Turkey and the header just over the bar from Jack Dawson, and it's just off target. There's a good cross in, he beat it right to the ball, and it's just over in the end there, and just over it went. It remains Netherlands 2, Turkey 1. The winners will play England in the semi-final, should I say, on Wednesday evening for a place in the final on the 14th of July against either Spain or France. And with the score as it is at the moment, Media Radio, Jingles and Gaming, Atty Blake as well, question for you both. If it's like this, if the Netherlands play like they've done today, and England play like they did today, which one of those sides do you reckon will be going through to the final on Wednesday, and why? If Netherlands go through, who do you reckon will win in the semi-final on Wednesdays? We see Turkey on the front foot here. Low crossing, comes all the way through, and shot to the back post there. I think that was from number 18 Mulder, who got four from the back. It was. Ball back in, goes to the back post. Actually, Chukolu is putting an effort just wide. Took a deflection on the way through. It will be a corner. Went out to there to take that deflection. And Turkey have a corner. And Turkey will also have a chance to turn this game around. Cross comes in. Towards the back post. Shooting clears away. Pierce from ball by Turkey. Not given by the referee. Simmons is chasing after this. And Simmons is away. And he's been penalised for handball this time, Chavis Simmons, and I think he was the right call as Kalagolu comes away. Now here is Kerim Aktürkoğlu. Divine Gakpo on the score sheet for the Netherlands, and he can on target for Turkey. Here comes Kalagolu. Kalagolu crossed in deep, headed away by Virgil van Dijk there. And here comes forward is Bonacher. But now the Dutch have the ball with Memphis Depay. And Depay has got Gakpo chasing him on the far side. He finds Vegas instead, and Vegas does well. All over the play, when it's out of play for a throw. Turkey going a bit quickly, but the throw in will have to be retaken because there's a substitution coming first here. And it's number 10 here. I think it's Memphis Depay's coming off here for the Dutch. For Jeremy Frimpong, it is. Memphis Depay has done really, really well. And Jared Simmons is coming off as well. And Simmons will be replaced by Joshua Zirkzee. He remains Netherlands 2, Turkey 1. Just tuning into us here on the country, Russ Vernon, guiding you through the action. Can Turkey find a way back into this game, or will the Dutch prevail and go through to take on England? Where Gareth Southgate, in charge of his 100th game for that game, will see the England through his 100th game in charge. We'll give you the player match shortly still. Undecided who to give it to at this moment in time. Do you know Lou? Can he come forward here? Can I get the ball forward? He's played out wide here. Can they get across in towards the penalty area? They can't. Turkey. He's out for a throw, and this is good player and good pressure this now. Atty says she thinks the Dutch will win 3-2 after extra time because they've played better throughout the tournament, and England have been lucky. But she thinks the Dutch will outplay England in the next round. And says she didn't realise Frimpong was Dutch. And Tosun's there, and Tosun pushed into the side netting and over the bar in the end. And I thought I was in for a moment there. She saw the net ripple, but the other is off target in the end. And Kayan Ayan has been replaced by the number 24 here for Turkey, who is Semih Kılıçsoy, who comes on as his replacement. He remains Netherlands 2, Turkey 1, as this long kick followed by Bart Verbruggen is towards Frimpong. Zirkzee then is now flicked on by Frimpong, and a shot from Gakpo is saved brilliantly. Now here is Zirkzee. Can he get the ball into the penalty area? He goes backwards to keep the ball instead, as the Dutch will try and keep hold of the ball, but they've lost out here. And now Turkey can try and break and try and stretch the Dutch here. Tosun goes down, looks to the lineman for a free kick, and the referee has given a free kick here. It's coming after the lineman flagged very, very late there. The player match will be coming up very shortly, guys, as well. We will see if anything happens on this corner kick first before we give you your player of the match this afternoon, or this evening or the morning, depending where you are tuned in from. And actually, I just want to ask you a question where it was so close, and Nicholas as well, I would do agree with that. And actually, I just want to ask you a quick question, if I may. Whereabouts in the world are you tuned in from this evening? I'd like to give places tuned in as the cross comes in, and the other back post is wide, and that was from the number 7, Aktürkoğlu, at the back post. There is for Turkey there. And I've just sent across the player of the match, which I'll be announcing very, very shortly, as we enter 5 additional minutes. Let me just quickly check where Atty is from. I think she may be from England. I'm just, if you are, we'll see what getting the thoughts of Media Radio and Jingles and Gaming. We planned to Atty a few moments ago, speaking about this one today. Yes, Atty is from England. Good to have you with us. Media Radio Jingles and Gaming. I've never asked you, whereabouts in the world are you listening from tonight, mate? Are you from England as well? Here comes the number 14 then for Turkey, who can try and come forward. And the shot, and he's just cleared away there. Has he gone in? He's not gone in, and Turkey thought they'd got an equaliser, but he's not crossed the line there. I thought he'd gone in as well. He's gone out for a corner. Çalhanoğlu, the captain, comes across to take it. Can this find an equaliser for Turkey as he comes in, but headed away. And now Zirkzee can break. Joshua Zirkzee's charging forward. Fantastic challenge. Vegos, fantastic challenge there as well. And it was a fantastic challenge as well from Mickey van der Ven to come charging out from the back. Everyone in the Dutch side apart from Gakpo and Frimpong was behind the ball there. Frimpong now getting back to up out and he's put behind. It will be a corner kick here, will it? Or will it be a goal kick? I think it will go down as a goal kick here. It should go down as a goal kick because it came off the number 14 there. Bardakar, should I say. And that's a fantastic step from Verbruggen before Shorten managed to get the ball away. The other thoughts, Media Radio Jingles in Gaming, who responded to Ate, who says and asked how he thinks England will go in the next round. Said it's hard to decide that as England manager Gareth Southgate has made a team push up players on the same time, but Netherlands are a strong side. It means wrong time. And he says Southgate's not a good manager in my opinion. As he comes with a shot, Denzel Dumfries with the save, and then he got with the boxer, and then he goes down. Free kick to the Netherlands here. And he also says Southgate's not a good manager in my opinion. And I says, you're not wrong, he was good until the last Euros. Media Radio Jingles and Gaming says, most England fans I know strongly dislike him as a manager, including myself. And that says she doesn't really like him either. Media Radio Jingles and Gaming, any chance I can find out what your proper name is, please? Because I don't want to keep calling you on every single stream from now on. Media Radio Jingles and Gaming. There's a yellow card to one of the benches here as well. I think he's come to the Turkish. He's gone to the Turkish bench, which I think might be for the manager Vincent Montella, or it could be for some of the substitutes who have come off. And this ball is up for now for the Dutch. Can they get there and keep the ball away as we see this game come towards its conclusion? In this game, it remains the Netherlands 2, Turkey 1. Can the Netherlands see this final few minutes out to play against England? Is launched downfield. There's less than a minute to go now of those 5 which were added on at the end of this second half. Turkey pushing everybody forward. Netherlands pushing everybody back to defend what they've got. Can Turkey find something, a piece of money from somewhere? The counters, the offside flag is up out there. Virgil van Dijk, I think he's down inside the penalty area as well. Atty Blake has asked Media Radio Jingles and Gaming what team does Czech Tosun with a yellow card. Wasn't and so to Vincent, one the manager as well, Vincent Montella, the Turkey manager, also got a yellow card as well on the benches. I can tell you right now, though, guys, as I'm bringing it to you now, just before we finish, our Play the Match today, sponsored by Commentary Services, goes to the Dutch number 11, Cody Gakpo. He may have got the match winner in this game, but Cody Gakpo's performance there has been phenomenal. Stood out more than most. Fantastic work rate, and looks like he's got the winning goal as well. But Turkey are yet to say die in this game as they will try and push forward here. Ate, there's a red card here for somebody on the bench. One of these benches is one of the backroom staff of Turkey who's been sent off here. I think it's Yunus Aggun, who played for Leicester last season, who's been sent off here, is it? There's one of the other players for Turkey who's been sent off. I'm not sure who he was who's got shown the yellow card there. Media Jingle says, just call him Media. I will do, mate. Thank you for that. Ati, may I ask you, what team do you support, my friend, as we see the closing stages of this game unfold? Will we see a late winner here? We won't. Because for Turkey, we won't. It's there. It's all over. It's the Dutch against the English in the semi-final on Wednesday. The Netherlands come from behind to win it by 2-1. Steven de Vrij and Cody Gakpo with the goals in the second half. Cancelled out Akayadin's first half goal, and Turkey bow out at the quarter-final stage of Euro 2024. What a game it has been. Brilliant commentary here. Ati says she's a Manchester United fan. Media Radio Jingles, England and Arsenal fan. Ati, I don't know if we can be friends, because the team I support is rivals of the team that you support. I'm a Leeds United fan, for my sins. But what a game. England against the Netherlands in the semi-finals of the European Championships. Can England go all the way to the final and beat the Netherlands this time around? We'll have to wait and see. Can England get past the Dutch this time around in this game? And we'll try and give you some reaction very shortly from the England game tonight, as England progressed into the next round of the competition, and we'll try and bring you some of the... We've got no reaction from any of the players at the moment in this game. I don't think, just trying to see if we have at this moment in time. Doesn't look like we've got any at this moment in time, but we have got the thoughts. We have got the thoughts as well. Yes, we've got the thoughts of Gareth Southgate as well. You can also hear, we'll also be able to hear from Rio Ferdinand on Bukayo Saka as well. So we'll get Rio Ferdinand on Bukayo Saka and Gareth Southgate shortly. But for now, let me hand you back to Nicholas Jones.
Thanks, Ross. And I've actually got to point out a correction. Gakpo didn't score the match winner. It was in fact an own goal by Mert Mulder in the 76th minute. So I had to correct that. So I had to correct you on that. Anyway, whilst Turkey showed what they were capable of or willing to do in the first half, they just fell apart in the second half, and the Netherlands quickly took advantage of that. Turkey, despite their best efforts to try and bring it back level, it was just not to be for them, and the supporters and players absolutely crestfallen. They gave it their all, but for the Netherlands, it is their first semi-final appearance at the Euros since 2004, and Russ, even though Gakpo didn't subsequently score the match winner, he was a key cog in the Netherlands system.
He was, Nicholas. Fantastic player as Cody Gakpo as well, and he looked good in this tournament as Cody Gakpo so far. Really good performances from him during the tournament. And I must say as well, Nicholas, that every performance that he has made this tournament, Cody Gakpo, has been absolutely fantastic all the way all through this tournament. And you can see why the Netherlands rely on a player like him, because he's a good player and he's got good technical ability about him as well. And you can see that from how he's played in the previous round as well. And you know, when you see him at Liverpool, you know what you can get from him. And I can see, and I know you're going to get, you can see what sort of player he is. And we know they've got England coming up, Nicholas, in the next round. But the English players in that squad will know all about Cody Gakpo, know all about Val Veghorst, and players like that from coming up against them in week out in the Premier League, and also in European competitions like De Vrij and players like that. And so it'll be interesting to see how England match up whether they stick with the same formation today, which help them get through, or whether they'll change back to a back four in this one. No, as I say, thank you very much for tuning in, and also also media radio, also media as well. Thank you for tuning in as well. Well, Nicholas, when you're ready, we can get the thoughts of Gareth Southgate if you want right now. If you want me to play that on, Nicholas, it's up to you. I'll go on your call.
Not just yet. Not just yet. I also want to mention Turkey briefly. I mean, they did not disgrace themselves. They played really well, not just in this match, but also in the games leading up to it. I didn't expect them to get through to this stage, seeing as they went out in an earlier stage in the last Euros. But Turkey, they were not to be underestimated.
No, Nicholas, you're absolutely right there. They did fantastically well, did Turkey, in this competition. And Netherlands went out in this game, late goal for an own goal from Mulder in the end. But a fantastic goal from Anakin, who put them into the lead as well. And you thought at that point would have probably gone on and tried to get a second like they've done in previous games, but it wasn't to be tonight. And it was a fantastic equaliser for De Vrij, and then Gakpo did well to force the error from Mulder to give the Netherlands the victory.
Yes, he certainly did, and we've just got enough time. We've just got enough time before we go. As you all know, England beat Switzerland on penalties. Here are the thoughts after the match from the England manager, Gareth Southgate.
Well, Gareth, another memorable night, but I've just said to some of the other players, England don't do things the easy way, do they?
Well, history tells us that, but I just thought the players were brilliant. It's the best we've played. I thought we caused them a lot of problems with the ball. They're a really good side. They're hard to press. They're hard to defend against. Their movement's good. To come from behind again and show the character and the resilience that we did, talk to the players about that. You know, winning tournaments isn't just about playing well. I thought we did play well today, but it's not just about that. You've got to show all those other attributes as well to win. And we showed them all tonight.
We could go through all of the penalty takers, but in particular, a word for Bukayo Saka. Given the fact that he'd already scored the goal to keep you in it and what he went through at the last Euros, that showed real character, didn't it?
So brave. Look, he's one of our best, so we were never in any question that he was going to take one. But we all know what he went through, and to deliver as he did. But, you know, not just him, Trent and Ivan to come on and take them as they did. Cole, he's like an old man, isn't he? The way he just, fearless. So, yeah, huge performance, huge result for us, and we're still in it.
There's been a lot said about this group, about yourself and everything so far. But have we seen that character can get you a long way in a tournament as well?
Yes, and but we played well today as well. So, and we had to be tactically spot on. I think people think I don't know what people think we are, but we're in a third semi-final. So it says a lot about the whole group.
How did you feel that the formation change went and how it affected the performance overall? Because as you've said, potentially England's best performance so far.
Yeah, well, we knew we needed to get pressure on their back three, and that's not easy without changing the shape. And I thought the players were disciplined with it. There are times where you can't go and press their goalkeeper. They're so good. They want you to come and open up space. And a couple of times when we did that, they got in behind us. So we had to be a little bit disciplined, but we turned balls over. And then we caused them a problem with our shape with the ball. And I thought Phil was a real problem for them to pick up. Cobby, Jude were finding those gaps to the side of their block. So, I thought we had good control. Probably some of the balls in the box, we needed more men in the box. But look, I thought it's the best we played.
Well done tonight, Gareth. Another semi-final.
Thank you.
So that was the England manager, Gareth Southgate. And whilst that was going on, just seen a couple of shots on my monitor of a lot of people partying up and down in in possibly Amsterdam or some such place. Amsterdam is also another city best known for its nightlife. And just before we go, a quick mention from former England player Rio Ferdinand on Bukayo Saka.
Yes, we will get that on for you now. Bukayo Saka's interview first, and then there'll be the thoughts of Rio Ferdinand as well straight after it, guys. Here we go.
Well, Bukayo, you've had some special nights in an England shirt, but where does tonight rank?
I'm going to put it up there. For sure. Yeah, it was special. You know, how we fought back and, you know, to go to penalties as well. Last time we took a penalty shoot at the Euros, you all know what happened. So, yeah, I'm so proud of everyone that we got over the line.
Did you feel like it was getting away? Did you feel like that was one of your last chances? You're being asked to lift your Player of the Match award up.
Sorry, say that again?
I said, did you feel like the game was slipping away? Did it feel like there wasn't going to be another chance in that match?
No, I believed. I felt like we dominated the whole game, you know, and, you know, the chance would come, and it did come, and I was the one that took it. So, yeah, I'm proud of myself as well for that.
The character from you as well. We all know what happened in the last Euros. You showed absolutely no sign of nerves stepping up.
Yeah, of course. I have faith in God, you know, to come back from something like that was really difficult, but, you know, I used it to make me stronger, and, yeah, today I took the chance, so I'm happy.
What does that tell us about the character in this group again?
Sorry?
What does this tell us about the character in this group again? Coming from behind, going all the way and still coming out on top.
I think it shows how much we want to win this tournament. You know, the last two games, you know, we've been 1-0 down in the late stages and we've came back. So, yeah, hopefully next game we can probably win in the 90 minutes. But if this is what it takes, then we'll do anything.
Another semi-final. That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it sounds great. I can't wait.
Well done tonight. Go and enjoy it.
Thank you. Cheers.
What a wonderful young man. I mean, he's so likeable and so brilliant.
Yeah, I mean, everything about him just comes off as being so positive, and you can't help but love him. And I think not only for his football, but his personality and his character that he's shown to come back after. When that penalty shootout came out, there's no doubt he was going to go and step up there, given what he's been through. But I would go as far to say he's arguably the most important England player because he's so different to everybody else.
Yeah.
He's the one who will run at people, beat you 1v1, and go behind. Yeah, and even today. He played a wing-back position today.
Yeah.
It was like he's a winger.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, he's just a winger.
He's
Such a
versatile
direct
and a
player.
moment,
So talented.
I think it was 116th minute or something, wasn't it, in the game when he ran back
Left
when they
back.
counter-attacked and he ended up in a left-back position with running back.
Block the cross.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at his goal because that, Micah, we got excited.
We did, of course, and so we should. But I just like the way he holds his whip. We talked about wing backs for England today. They need to be high and wide, and we've seen this so much for Arsenal this season. And once he struck it there, you just know where he's going to go. It's very difficult for the goalkeeper, Sommer, because his body's in front of him. But has he got the curl? Has he got the purchase? And can he finish it off? Wonderful finish. It really was.
A bit like Robin, isn't it? You played with him, Frank.
Yeah.
You know he's going to come inside, but you can't stop him because he's so sharp and he's so decisive in that and precise in that moment.
But he can go both ways as well, which makes him even trickier.
Yeah, and he mixed it up really well today.
So Bukayo Saka clearly confident of an England victory in 90 minutes in the semi-finals. And Russ, do you agree? Disagree with what Rio Ferdinand just put forward?
Yeah, I think so. I think Ferdinand goes spot on there, Nicholas, with what he was saying, and so too Frank Lampard and Michael Richards as well. And I do believe in what Saka said as well about us potentially winning to 90 minutes. I know Netherlands come from behind today, but if we play our own game and play the way we did today and keep the same formation, it'd be interesting to see what formation Southgate goes with since Marguerite will be back on Wednesday evening from suspension. He was suspended today, that Marguerite, that's why he wasn't involved tonight, if anybody was wondering why Marguerite was and why Ezri Konsa came in. But I agree with Rio Ferdinand, Frank Lampard and Michael Richards says, with him holding the width and the shot which he took for his goal, which they touched on there as well, Nicholas. It was a fantastic goal from Saka, really well-worked goal, and I must say it was a really good performance from Saka. And for me, I saw that my game in player of the match. He was up there for player of the match for me. Mainoo also had a really good game as well. I'd probably gone for Saka with, like Mike did for the player of the match in the England game. But I've got to give honourable mentions to Maine. I thought he was excellent to get in that midfield for England tonight or early on this evening. And I think when you look at how Saka played and he's proud of his performance, and like they said, like Southgate said about Saka as well in his interview, for a player of Saka's capabilities to miss a penalty in the penalty shootout in Euro 2020 against Italy, and then 4 years later, or 3 years later, because it was played in 2021, we're in the last Euros, to step up and score a penalty in this one shows he's got the confidence to do so and his capabilities of doing so as well, and not letting the past haunt him forever. And he's got a young head on his shoulders. Really good performance from Saka again today, and I believe if we continue to play like we did today, like Southgate said, it was our better performance today from England. One of the better performances from England in this tournament with this shape. So I think Southgate will probably stick with this shape and try and cause the Dutch problems with this shape, because everyone stuck to a game plan really, really well. And I think England really need to do that. Stick to the game plan, stick to what they know, stick to this in the formation that they've done today, and they can go through, and they will, in my opinion, go through in potentially 90 minutes. However, I do think we need to be wary of Gakpo, the front three for the Netherlands, which is Gakpo, Bergwijn and Depay. They can cause problems. Weghorst as well can cause a few problems. But for me, I think there's a few problems which need to be worked on defensively coming up against the Dutch front three.
All right, thanks. We're out of time. So before we go, just a quick mention of the semi-finals that we will be covering on the Commentary Hub on Tuesday. It's Spain against France with Jack Hesson as your commentator, and I will be doing the Netherlands against England. Will England make the final, and will it be against France or Spain? Join us on Tuesday and Wednesday to find out what a night it has been for us on the Commentary Hub. 2 great matches, one decided on penalties, one in normal time. I'm gonna go. All I can say is thank you to everyone who's joined. Thanks to Russ, Paul, and Mike for your superb commentaries. You never fail to disappoint. You always impress. So from all of us and myself, Nicholas Jones, good night.